What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, sir. Hello, somebody. All right, so, man, listen. Offset out here losing his mind, bro. This nigga out here putting hits on football players, bro, allegedly. All right, so on today's video, it says, Offset arrested in murder for hire plot. Cardi B drops proof Offset paid 100 racks to unalive the football player, her baby daddy, Stefon Diggs. Bro, now this is crazy. This is crazy. This is the same Offset that been talking cash trash about Cardi, saying like only thing guys want her for is for her private parts. And now he trying to knock off people's private parts with a murder for hire charges, bro. That's crazy. But we're here for it though. Let's get it, man. Prayers for Set. Ain't no need to rub that head now, my boy.
Like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes
Carter said she tired.
And I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on social media about women getting the other day.
Facts.
And on the truth, like, it's like, I'm a real tough bitch. Like, I'm a tough bitch. But you can never... there's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned.
Well, things just took a crazy turn in Cardi B and Offset's divorce drama because word in the streets is that there was a warrant out for Offset's arrest. And from what the streets are saying, he got caught putting a hit on Stefon Diggs and allegedly paid someone to take Stefon out. Now, we already knew that from the start.
Bro, to be quite honest, bro, now I know Stefon is the football player. He works out and he's trained hard. I was about to say they can put the gloves on, but he probably whipped the brakes off of Offset. I don't know, man. Offset probably wouldn't want to fight him one-on-one. You know, that boy, Stefon probably got some wind, all that running he do. And when it come down to throwing them hands, if you ain't got no wind, you're going to lose every time, bro.
Part of this, Offset hates the fact that Cardi moved on so quickly from him. But him trying to take Stefon out and set him up, you know, this is just insane. But now it seems like Cardi is done being the bigger person because she's claiming to have proof of Offset paying $100,000 to a hitman to take Stefon out. It looks like Offset is about to go to prison for a long time. So let's break it down. Y'all, who would have imagined that Offset would go from crashing out on social media over Cardi and Stefon to trying to plot to take out Stefon completely? It's given obsession and not in a good way. Things started to get out of hand when an Instagram model came out to expose Offset for trying to pay her to set Stefon up. She posted screenshots of a conversation between her and Offset where he was mad that she didn't set up Stefon as planned. In the text, Offset said, "All bad ninja, give drop or don't come back around." And she replied, "Make sure I'm nowhere near, delete these texts." And Offset said, "Thence to now, send message." She then added, "Offset keeps violating me, but stay in my phone, asking me to help set up Stefon, please." So,
oh my God, bro. That's a wrap. That's evidence right there. That's evidence right there, bro.
When she first posted this, fans had a whole lot to say about how lame it was that Offset was setting Stefon up to cheat on Cardi. Like this person put it, "Offset is effing dangerous. Imagine hitting hoes up to set up Stefon. How miserable can you be? Then he can run to Tasha K with the news. No wonder Cardi's afraid for her life. He is going through any measures to actually break them up. Disgusting maggot. I pray Cardi
this maggot.
Well,
wow.
It turns out that the situation is so much worse because according to reports, Offset allegedly didn't stop at just trying to get Stefon to cheat. Allegedly, he went as far as to pay someone to take Stefon out, if you catch my drift. And this part has been super shocking to fans, and they left comments saying, "I just learned this is Offset's assistant's ex-girlfriend, and this evil man is trying to get Stefon shot. Both him and Cardi need protection orders immediately." He even sent the message the day after he made the "my kid laugh out loud" post. The scary part about this though is that it isn't exactly new behavior for Offset because Cardi has
this shit been going on with
how
Offset.
scared she is of him. A few weeks ago, Cardi mentioned that Offset has been deliberately dragging out the divorce just to make her life harder. basically punishing her for choosing to move on. Now imagine his behavior after she had a baby with Stefon. If Offset was making things messy before, you already know the tension just got even worse. We got a glimpse of into the drama when he made a post about how Cardi and Stefon's baby was actually his. And this post was only a few hours after Cardi announced the birth of the baby. So y'all already know that Offset was salted behind the scenes. That sent Cardi off, and she called him out saying, "Y'all be thinking it's so funny and it's not. It's been over a year and I'm still being harassed and threatened to the point that I feel like my life in danger. It's all fun and games until it's too late." She then claimed to have some receipts that would humiliate.
You know what? To be quite chat, I'm not chat, but let me tell y'all something, bro. I had just had this conversation with somebody the other day, right? And most of the time, right, whenever you go through a breakup with someone, they might act crazy for a little minute, then they might fade away and reality set in and say, okay, well, I lost that person. You think everything is all cool, it's calm, but that's only the beginning, bro. That's only the freaking beginning in some cases. Because the minute they see you with somebody else, it gets times 10 from what it used to be. Some people cannot stand the fact that they see you with somebody else. That's why some people break up, some people will move away. They believe in out of sight, out of mind. You know, that what helps some people. You know, but now that Cardi is out here in the public eye and Offset is seeing and not reading text and not just believing it in his head upstairs, right? He's actually seeing it. And he's seeing the support. And she got another kid. So he's at the point of no return, bro. Now, this is when the real hurt kicks in.
Him, and she said,
"That's what it is, bro.
Anything for attention.
You can't take that.
Really get nasty with just one upload.
You can't take
Leave
it.
the F alone." So it turns out that Offset supposedly being threatened is nothing new, because like I said, he has been moving weird for a while. And from what Cardi said, it all started with him playing mind games with her. According to her, he's been very manipulative towards her in an attempt to make her crash out. Then he would try to spin the narrative and portray her as the crazy woman.
And you know what? I already know why I already know I didn't want her to do this because this is what a motherfucker want. A motherfucker want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop playing with me and you're gonna sign these divorce papers.
She also responded to a tweet where Offset had called her single and miserable. And she said, "Single and miserable? Nah, you just mad that I'm outside and ninjas wasn't gonna be on me because in your words, I got 3 kids in my 30s. I'm miserable. I don't bother none of these girls you have, but every guy I talk to you DM and talking ish about me. Like, let's not." And in another post, she revealed that she was concerned for her life and she was scared that she was going to end up in a crime documentary.
Like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on social media about women getting killed the other day. And on the truth, like, it's like, I'm a real tough bitch. Like, I'm a tough bitch.
Are you right, though? She's absolutely right by that.
There's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned. And I'm so tired because I want to detach myself from shit. And it's like, it just doesn't stop. And it's like, when does it fucking stop? I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to whatever. And it's not working. And I'm so tired. I'm really getting fucking so tired.
And now it looks like he has switched gears and is now going after Stefon instead and allegedly threatening his life. If you've been following the drama, you already know that Offset has been moving weird towards Stefon since the start, and it's only been escalating. For example, Cardi claimed that Offset had been sending Stefon some very nasty videos of him and her getting nasty in the bedroom.
What?
You know what I mean? She also claimed that the videos were all
Bro, that's weird, Seth. Come on now, Seth. That's weird, my boy.
Offset tried to spin it like Cardi was spinning a block and cheating on Stefon with him. Take a listen.
He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with. for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking voice.
He probably thought he ate with that, and talking badly about Cardi would make Stefon dump her. But Stefon didn't budge. When that happened, Offset got salty and called Stefon gay. To be fair though, Stefon did try to throw some shade of his own. Right when Offset was going off on Cardi and being shady, Stefon decided to rile Offset up by posting a picture of him and Cardi at dinner saying, "So proud of myself. Who would ever thought I would be eating dinner with Cardi B?" Yo, this man certainly knew what he was doing when he posted that picture with the caption. And Stefon's words hit the mark because Offset crashed out hard over it. He wrote, "I smell some BS, fanboy." He also posted a shrimp emoji, and I think y'all can figure out what he was trying to say with that. He also said, "My new be better. Had you last week, by the way. Butch been cheating since 2019. Tommy and Sammy, I ain't tell you that. I ain't tell when you did, rat." He also left a nasty comment under Cardi's post, and she posted some cute pictures saying, "My new beach looking like a trophy walk-in." And for some reason, Offset decided to comment a trash can emoji. So yeah, he has been in his feelings for a minute now. It looks like Stefon and Cardi's blossoming relationship finally sent him over the edge. Cardi dropped a #1 album, is going on tour that's likely going to be sold out, and Stefon's career is going well, and things just couldn't be better for them. But to make matters worse for Offset, the woman he hired to set up Stefon to cheat on Cardi did not hold up her end of the deal. And from what reports are saying,
That's crazy.
this is what pushed him to try to get Stefon unalived, allegedly. But it gets even worse because sources are saying that Cardi supposedly has intel about how Offset allegedly offered someone $100,000 to take out Stefon. Not only is this wild, but it also shows how desperate Offset is because last we heard, he was going broke and broke fast. According to this blind item, Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing. Offset is about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most, I mean like 95% of it. And it's not just money that Cardi has, it's real estate. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children stay, and they have a home in New Jersey where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of those homes. Without Cardi's money, Offset is nowhere near as wealthy as he portrays. That man spends money like water, and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what his life ends up looking like without Cardi. And don't even get me started on how he's been trying to pressure Cardi into paying him alimony. Yeah, this man is reportedly a broke boy, but somehow he got $100,000 to spend on a hitman instead of therapy? I don't know, y'all. It sounds wild. But from what the streets are saying, he'd better have some money left over for a lawyer because word in the streets is that the cops are now involved and are investigating this matter. See, even though the hit clearly didn't go as planned, putting a hit on someone is still a crime. And it looks like things are about to go from bad to worse for him. At this point, the only thing anyone can say for sure is that this situation is spiraling way past the point of no return. The streets are buzzing, the receipts are flying, and Offset's name is getting dragged deeper into a mess that looks uglier every single day. Cardi's out here dropping claims that could ruin Offset's life. And if even a fraction of what she is hinting at turns out to be real, this divorce is not ending with a simple settlement. It is ending with a full-blown scandal. And trust me, the way things are moving, this is just the beginning, because if there really is a warrant like people are saying, Offset might be dealing with a whole lot more than heartbreak and a messy breakup. He might be facing serious jail time.
Dang, bro. You know what? This is a prime example. Prime example of whenever the industry, I think it's to me personally, I think it's a bigger picture, bro. If you look at it, bro, the Migos broke up, Takeoff got unalive. The music been going down ever since. Cardi B's rescued by a knight in shining armor that plays football. And Quavo's losing his mind. I mean, Offset losing his brain, bro. His mental. It's like the perfect story in the story for the record labels, bro. It is. They done used the Migos up and got all the money they can get from them boys, and now everybody's crumbling. Crumbling. I guess them oaths that people take don't always work, huh? That's crazy.